Launch day. I got 2 new Hoyts for 2024 right here. We're gonna dive into them. One is gonna be the Carbon RX8, and then the brand new Alpha X30. There is gonna be an Alpha X33 version. We'll cover that at a later time. There also is an RX8 Ultra that we'll do at another time as well. But today, Carbon RX8, Alpha X30. Let's dive into these bows and give you the full rundown of what Hoyt just introduced. Brand new to 2024 is the new Carbon RX8. First glance, it looks very similar as far as the riser design to the RX-7 and previous Carbon models, but brand new, awesome color Hoyt has dropped. I don't know if they're calling it the smoke gray or matte gray or what, but a very, very sick color that they have just dropped on their new bows. Diving into the RX8, gonna be the full Carbon bow weighing 4 pounds total. It's gonna be a 30-inch and 9/16 axle to axle height, 6 and 1 inch brace height. It IBOs at 342, so still has a lot of speed there. Draw length adjustments go from 25 to 30 inches. The cool new thing about this, we're gonna go into depth in a minute, is a new cam system they introduced. This is the HBX Exact Cam, or the X Cam. These exact measurements allow you to adjust your draw lengths by 1/4 of an inch to get that perfect draw length, and it also has 2 back wall adjustments, as well as 75% let off, 80% let off, and 85% let off. So you can fully adjust this cam to fit your needs as far as a 1/4 inch draw length, back wall, let off, full adjustable bow. Coming down the line, very, very similar integrate design that they've run here. Still running the Picatinny mount. They still have the sidebar mount as well as the integrated quiver mount on top and bottom, so the brackets are still the same here. They did bring out a new accessory on these bows, the new and improved Go Sticks. The older Go Sticks were just carbon fiber. You'd screw into the little stabilizer that come with the bows, screw those in. These now have 3 different positions where you can loosen this leg up and adjust these positions how you want it. And then diving into it, when you set these Go Sticks on the ground, older model Hoyts, you would have to rest that bottom cam. But now on the new HB Exact Cam, they have a little cutout here, a little indentation on the cams here that have a rubber component, which is actually what sits on the ground. So your cam, where your string is at, isn't actually sitting on the ground. It's gonna be this rubber component. So nothing is on the ground. Hoyt redid their Go Sticks, which I'm glad they did. This is a great idea. No cam in the dirt, awesome accessories. Let's dive into this Exact Cam and show you all the features and show you kind of how this is gonna work for you. All right, so this is a rotating modular system. These mods are gonna go from 30 to 25 inches since this is what this bow's rated for. You have right here on the mod, you have the uppercase letter and the lowercase letter. The lowercase is gonna be your 1/4 inch adjustment. Your uppercase is still gonna respond to, say C is 29 inches. If you wanna go to 28 3/4, you're gonna move that down to the next lowercase letter, and that's how you're gonna get that 1/4 inch draw length adjustment. Up here, you have your let off. You see here we're at 85. We can slide that to the middle to be at 80, move it over to 75 if we didn't want much let off there, and then your 2 back wall positions that you can change. Really cool, really adjustable design here on this cam. Let's shoot it. Let's get a speed. Let's see how smooth this cam is, see if there's any shot differences with the RX8 Carbon, and give you an overall view of the shot. So right now I'm at 29 inches even. We're gonna check this, make sure it's right around 70. That way we can get you a speed right quick. So let's see what it's actually pulling here. Goodness, that back wall solid, doesn't want to go. 69.9 at 70. So we're gonna run it right there. That back wall did not want to go. All right, 69.9, 70 pounds, 29 inches. This is out of a 455 grain arrow, so kind of a midweight arrow there. Let's just get overall first impressions and first shot out of the RX8 here. Draw cycle is very similar to past models. .282 there, according to the Garmin. Shot felt good. It's really, really dead. There's no ting or vibration, nothing like that. Breaks over really, really nice. Awesome back wall. I mean, that back wall feels like you can hold it there all day. Let's get another shot at it, make sure that speed's consistent. Yeah, it breaks over, and I mean, just boom, you hit that back wall. That's amazing. Very, very stable bow as well. Doesn't want to really lean anywhere. 281.4, so right around that 281, 282 mark. Very, very solid shooting bow. Sounds similar, could be because we're inside and could be because we have this paper, but sounds similar to last year's bow as far as sound goes. I cannot talk about the back wall enough. That back wall is so solid. It just breaks over. There's no sponge, there's no cushion, nothing. It breaks over and it feels firm. It feels like a limb stop bow, just with how firm that back wall is. So very, very impressed with the back wall there. Again, you can adjust the back wall setting and the let-off setting on this fully adjustable cam here, on this new exact cam. 29 is just a smidge long for me, and 28.5 is just a hair on the short side, where I can kind of have to relax a little too much on that arm. So being able to adjust this a 1/4 inch might be perfect for you guys that are trying to find that right draw length adjustment. Can tinker with this, get it to feel right. Very, very impressed with the new RX carbon that Hoyt came out with. A lot of good new changes on the new cam system, as well as the go sticks. Very, very well balanced. This bow doesn't want to rock or tip over in any direction, and I don't have really any stabilizers on it besides the one that comes with it. I have the go sticks that we've added on there that do not come with the bow. Those will be sold separately, but adding the go sticks allow you to rest that bow down, and now with that new cam indention or cutout, whatever you want to call that, not sitting in the dirt. So a huge improvement that they've come out with. So the RX8, really, really good bow. Can't wait to see what the Ultra looks like. We'll have that in a later video. Now let's swap over to the aluminum bow, which is gonna be the Alpha X30, and see what it feels like compared to the carbon. So let's grab that and check it out. All right, now we moved over to the aluminum that they have called the Alpha X. Now this is the 30. Again, they're coming out with a 33. Just in this video, we're doing the shorter axle to axles, just so you guys have a comparison. So visually, right out of the gate, the riser looks a little bit different, a little bit more cut out where they've shed some more weight, a little bit different quiver mount depending on which quiver you come with. You can run a different integrated bar, or you can move it very, very close for the new quiver. Also, same go stick system that's on the carbon. Very, very awesome. You can set that down. This little bump right here in the cam allows that cam to stay out of the dirt. But let's jump into the specs of the Alpha X30. So it is 4.55 pounds, very, very light, 30-inch aluminum axle-to-axle bow. You're looking at 30 3/8 axle-to-axle. So very, very good axle-to-axle for those compact situations. 6 3/16 brace height, so very similar to the carbon. And then you're looking at 344 IBO, a little bit higher IBO rating by like 2 feet per second, but very, very similar as far as the design of the bow itself there. 25 to 30-inch draw length, again, the same as the RX8. Same exact cam, no pun intended there. The new HBX exact cam, this is, again, allows you to adjust your draw length to a 1/4 of an inch to get it to the right spec that you need it to be. 2 back wall settings, 3 let-off settings. A very, very high detailed bow with the same exact cam system that they're running on the carbon. The 30-inch version looks clean, still have the cutouts for your drop-away rest. If you run a cable glide, you're looking at a couple more cutouts here, but very, very good looking bow, very, very similar to the VTM, but with more cutouts here. Let's get a speed on it, make sure we're pulling 70 pounds. This is gonna be set at 29 inches. We're gonna run the same arrow just so you can see the speed similarities between the two. Let's make sure they're both pulling right at the same amount, which was 69.9 for the RX8. .0, so there you go. Exact same as far as the weight goes. Let's shoot this thing. Same arrow, same draw length, same weight, 455, 29 inches, 70 pounds even out of the Garmin. So let's check it out and get our first impressions here. 282. So looking at the exact same speed there. Shoot one more. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with the back wall of this new cam. That is unbelievable. I mean, there's no squish, nothing. I mean, that thing is firm and solid. All right, so 281.8 there. We're getting the exact same speeds basically out of both these bows with the same draw length, same weight, same arrow setup. Everything's the same. With the aluminum bow, there are just a few differences. Obviously, riser configuration's a little bit different. The aluminum weighs half a pound more. Same Picatinny mounting system, same integrate mounting system. New go sticks that do not come with the bow, but make for a great feature to keep that cam out of the dirt for you setting your bow down. Really, really solid bow design. That HBX exact cam, they killed it on both of these new bows. For those guys who like a little bit lighter weight bow, the carbon might be the one for you. It's gonna be a little bit warmer in colder temperatures because that carbon can retain heat better. You're paying for the lighter weight and for the warmer material in the cold weather with the carbon. Draw cycles are very, very similar. 0 vibration in both. They're both very, very dead. The back wall is insane on these bows. They have killed it with the HBX exact cam. especially being able to adjust that 1/4 inch draw length. I cannot brag about that enough, because sometimes you just don't quite feel comfortable at half, and a full measurement's a little bit too long, so being able to get in the middle there is ideal. Hoyt killed it with both of these bows, the Alpha X30 and the Carbon RX8. Shoot them both, see which one fits your hand better and which one you like. Again, these bows are very, very similar as far as shot. You just got to go with, you know, do you want one that's lighter weight or you want one with a little bit more weight to it? Up to you guys. Shoot them both. If you got any questions, let us know. Be looking for the RX8 Ultra and the Alpha 33. We'll be posting that at a later date, but keep your eyes open for that. But head to your nearest shop, come see us, come shoot the new bows from Hoyt. They've killed it with this new cam, and see for yourself. Thanks for watching.